Today, we're going to talk about an ancient solution to a really modern problem, that constant search for natural, sustainable energy. And our guide for this journey? It's a tiny little seed with a massive story behind it. You know the feeling, right? You're pushing through your day, maybe you even crush a workout, but that deep down feeling of vitality, it just isn't quite there. If you've been looking for a real, natural way to recharge, trust me, you are not alone. And this feeling has kind of created what you could call a modern energy crisis. I mean, we're surrounded by all these quick fixes, these artificial supplements, but more and more people are starting to look for something more, well, authentic.
And this is where the story gets really cool. We're actually turning back the clock, looking at what fueled ancient civilizations and rediscovering the powerful wisdom that nature's had on offer this whole time.
So, let's talk about quinoa. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's that trendy health food, right? But its story goes so much deeper than that. This isn't just something for a salad. This is a seed with a 5,000-year history as a source of serious strength.
Let's just put that in perspective for a second. For thousands of years, while entire empires were rising and falling, communities high up in the Andes Mountains were relying on this powerful seed. It was a cornerstone of the Incan Empire, and now its secrets are being unlocked by modern science.
And the reverence they had for it is just incredible. The Incas didn't just see quinoa as food. They called it Chisaya Mama, the mother of all grains. I mean, think about that. For warriors, for laborers working at extreme altitudes, this was the fuel for their endurance.
Okay, so what made it so powerful? What was the secret? Well, the answer lies in its unique biology. We're going to shift gears from history to science for a minute to really uncover what makes quinoa such a standout in the entire plant kingdom.
All right, the key phrase here is complete protein. So what does that even mean? Well, think of proteins as being built from little building blocks called amino acids. Our bodies can make some of these on their own, but there are 9 of them, the essential amino acids, that we absolutely have to get from food.
And this is the magic number. 9 essential building blocks that your body cannot make by itself. And to get all 9 from a single plant, that is incredibly rare. Almost unheard of, actually.
And here they are, all 9 of them. Just look at the jobs they do. You've got histidine for tissue repair, leucine, which is crucial for building muscle, and even tryptophan, which helps with your mood. Quinoa has the whole shebang. It's this complete package that makes it a true protein powerhouse.
So we've got the history, we've got the science, but what does this actually do for you? Let's connect the dots to the real-world benefits for your body, especially when it comes to performance and recovery.
We can really break it down into 4 key areas. It helps repair your muscles, it gives you sustained energy, it's loaded with essential minerals, and it even offers antioxidant protection. Let's dive into each one.
First up, muscle repair. Okay, think of it this way. When you exercise, you're creating tiny little tears in your muscles. Quinoa delivers the perfect repair kit. All 9 of those essential amino acids that your body needs to patch things up and come back even stronger.
Next up, energy. You know that feeling after a sugary snack? That quick rush followed by that awful crash? Quinoa is the polar opposite. Its complex carbohydrates break down slowly, giving you a steady, reliable stream of fuel that keeps you going for hours. No crash. And it's not just about the protein. I mean, look at this. Quinoa is jam-packed with essential minerals. We're talking a huge dose of magnesium for muscle function, iron to help carry oxygen to those muscles, plus phosphorus and zinc. This mineral density is absolutely crucial for fighting off fatigue.
And finally, protection. Any intense activity creates what's called oxidative stress in your cells. Well, quinoa contains these powerful antioxidants that basically act like your body's personal cleanup crew, neutralizing that stress and helping you recover faster.
Okay, so quinoa is clearly a game changer. But in our crazy busy world, how do we best take advantage of it? Well, this brings us to the really cool modern adaptation of this ancient seed.
Eating whole quinoa is fantastic, there's no question about it. But an extract offers a different approach. It's a super concentrated form of all those beneficial compounds we just talked about. The amino acids, the minerals, the antioxidants, all packaged for convenience.
So you might be wondering, is this for me? Well, it can be particularly useful for a few groups. Active folks looking for faster recovery, busy professionals who need that crash-free energy, or anyone on a plant-based diet who wants to be absolutely sure they're getting that complete protein profile.
What we're really looking at here is a perfect bridge, a marriage of the old and the new. We're taking 5,000 years of nutritional wisdom and making it incredibly accessible for the demands of our 21st century lives.
But let's end with a little bit of perspective, because this is really important. As powerful as quinoa is, it's a tool, not a magic bullet. True wellness is always holistic. It's about balanced nutrition, moving your body, getting good rest. Quinoa is just a really, really powerful part of that big picture.
And that kind of leaves us with a fascinating question, doesn't it? Quinoa was this incredible rediscovery. It just makes you wonder, what other powerful secrets from the ancient world are just out there, waiting for us to find them again?